Hey, you guys, this is Benny Fox 007. Today I'm going to be talking about high school in comparison to 10 years ago from 2007 to 2017. Um, I have not noticed any much changes. I know kids now, or students now, have tablets or iPads now, and they apparently have computers in every classroom now, which is kind of odd because that's something I could dream of. Kids can even bring their cell phones into school now and use them as a learning tool now, which is very interesting because I remember when I was in school during my high school years, you were not even allowed to bring a calculator into your mathematics class or your algebra class. You were not allowed to have a calculator on you unless one was given to you by the teacher or instructor, however you want to call it, by the administrators. If you recall having a calculator, you were either written up or you were not, or you had just had it taken away. But now, it's all changed now, which I don't understand why these schools now hand out these iPads and stuff to these students when these iPads and in these tablets have got calculators on them now. So apparently they have adjusted to the norm of things, and they have finally realized that these kids need to have calculators and stuff now. But I think it's very interesting because these kids have got a lot more learning tools now to really expand their horizons, other than looking through a textbook. Now, because now you can pretty much get a book on your iPad now, and not even have to hold a book bag full of books anymore, which is fairly interesting. Only problem I have with these kids having these tablets is what are they actually doing on these things? Are they trying to modify these tablets where they can get on the internet 24/7? Are they trying to do illegal things with these tablets? Or they're trying to see what else? Shit. Cheat using these tablets. How are these tablets being paid for? How can these parents afford these tablets? I know my family would never be able to afford to pay for a tablet for me when I went to school. We did not even have that kind of money. Now, how the schools expect parents to pay, I don't know. I think it's like $200 or $300 a year to rent a tablet out, from what I understand. But it depends on the school district, I guess. But I kind of wish I had it this good when I was in school. I mean, what they're doing now is what I dreamed of 10 years ago, or even before then, or 15 years ago. I dreamed of having technology like this, and now it's happened. And these kids are lucky that are going to school now, are lucky that they have their hands on an iPad now in school. But as I said, how does a school trust a student or teenager with a tablet that the thing don't get destroyed or lost or stolen, like the kid would have his family pay for the device, and then they decide not to return it, or they modify it to where they can't send it back. I mean, cannot send it back. I just wonder how these schools are gonna keep track of these devices, and these kids not trying to keep them at the end of the year and not give them, and not send them back or something, or maybe they'll decide to pay whatever fee there is and keep the thing. I'm just a little curious about this iPad thing, because I think it's very interesting. Because I know 10 years ago, which would have been 2007, we didn't have tablets, we didn't have iPhones. Now we did have PDA. I don't know if you guys know what a PDA is. It's like a portable computer. It's like a mobile phone, but it's a portable digital computer or something. But now what I'm doing my video on, which is a BlackBerry, we've had these back in the day. I've had these in 2007. This is my first actual BlackBerry phone. This is used. It's a government phone, but this is what you would have got back in the day. In 2007, before, would have been a BlackBerry. But that is as close to a smartphone that you could have gotten to, at least I think. I think the first Android tablet or Android smartphone came out in 2008, and I think the iPhone came out in 2000, maybe 2009. I don't know. I'm not too good on the history on these devices, but Android and Apple are not very old when it comes to mobile devices. These tablets have only been out, see 2000. I'm going to say 2008 on tablets. So these tablets has been out for about 9 years. So 2008 to 2018 would be 10 years. So, and I've owned. See, I owned an Xbook, had stolen, went back to pawn shop. I bought another tablet, sold it, and then I owned another tablet, which was. The second tablet I had was a Samsung Galaxy Tab 7.0, I think it was. I had to sell that. Bought another tablet, which was another Nextbook, but a newer edition. Had to sell that, and now I've got an Amazon Kindle Fire HD 7, 5th generation. So, all in all, I've owned 3 different tablets: Nextbook, Samsung, and Amazon Kindle Fire. But I've never owned a high-end device, and this BlackBerry phone is probably the most high-end phone I have ever had, other than just having a regular flip phone or a regular, just a regular cell phone. I'm a little laid back on the technology because of my financial situation. You know, I'm not able to be up to date like everybody else, and I really don't care about, smartphones. I mean, I've got my tablet. I can easily get Google Voice on that and use that as a phone if I wanted to, but I choose not to because it's kind of useless when I've got a cell phone with 500 minutes. I'd have really no need to call over Wi-Fi unless I wanted to mess around or something. But I just figure I just talk about the school and this iPad thing in schools, and just what I think about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I also want to thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm up to 44. I hope to get up to 50 by the end of July. So I'm going to try to make that happen. I'm going to try to put up some decent videos if possible. I'll be recording either through this BlackBerry or through my Amazon Kindle Fire HD 7. So you guys are going to get 2 different types of quality of video. So because I'm trying to keep this going. So just have a good day, good weekend. And don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, and don't do anything stupid. And just be safe out there and have a good life. All right, bye now.